Really excited about Ty being out here. Super excited that he's filming out of the tea room.
Can you tell me what's Amanda about?
Amanda's about a young woman who's from California, moved to an urban city in Brooklyn.
Okay.
But she moved to an urban city, go to NYU, and she's a painter. She's 28 years old. She lost her mother when she was 9 years old to cancer. And so she held that trauma, for all her life, haven't had any real relationships as far as a boyfriend, because, she just never want to get close to someone too close to where if they pass, because all she remember of her mom was trauma, her mother suffering. And she's waiting for her artwork to get curated in the gallery, which is, Cream B and Company.
And don't tell him everything because you want people to watch
Yeah,
it.
I'm not.
Don't tell him the choice, but there is a lot of mental health.
Yes,
and
mental
that's one
health,
of the reasons
yep.
why I loved being able to support him, because it talks about real life stories. Right now, especially in the pandemic, people are struggling with their mental health. So it's important to be able to talk about it and put it out there so that people can relate to it and understand it. But I'm really excited about that happening too.
So you always been a creative?
Yeah, I own a marketing company for 28 years. I started my company when I was an undergrad. So I promote concerts and shows, homecoming concerts, all that. That's how I started. Cool. And so, theoretically, you are creating in that process as a marketer. You're creating everything from the vision to the unveiling of the actual event and everything in between. So, I always had a creative, bone in my body. But I wrote a stage play, a 3-act stage play in '97. And it was a hit. I had over 1,000 people the first night, opening night. And then I got bit by the bug, started writing other stage plays and putting them on, and I produced a couple of movies, and I got some awards.
Just a
on
couple
the film
awards.
festival circuit.
Just
Yeah, just a couple. Yeah,
he's got a lot of awards. He's being very humble right now. So super excited that he's doing some stuff out here in Richmond because he's quite the rock star. So
no, thank you. You too kind. But Amanda's a sweetheart, and I when you really develop a character and you writing a movie, a play, a book, the character, if it's well developed, if she or he is well developed, the character start writing itself. And like literally, I had to write some of this. I had to write the dialogue for the other characters, but Amanda's response to those other characters just. It was just right. She just wrote herself like halfway through.
So how is it that a creative comes into contact with another one, and there's the whole mental health thing that's sort of in line?
God, I'm not trying to turn your,
Go ahead, man. It's my show. You go do what you want to
do. The stars lined up. I've seen Heather many on Facebook for years. We were Facebook friends for years, and always chimed in here and there. But and I always was really digging what she was, what she stood on, and I just really admired it. But one day when I was shooting the film, I was planning my, the rescheduling from Brooklyn to Richmond. I was like, man, who I know in Richmond, like that I trust, that I feel as though has a mistake in Richmond. And Heather was like one of the first people, probably the first person. And I reached out to her.
He said, you know everybody in Richmond. Can you give me some places to film? I'm like, I don't know everybody in Richmond, but I know a few people.
I don't know everybody, but I know a ton of them.
And look, and she